I think we should be coming through clear here. I've just reset this, folks, so hopefully this will work. I think I can hear myself. Oh, wow, technical difficulties galore today. Yes, I can hear myself. Oh, brilliant. Hello, everybody, and of course, welcome to another Slivering stream brought to you by myself, Mr. Richard Yorke, and of course, giving a big thank you to Slivering Games, the chance to come here and stream. I would like to apologise for any technical difficulties. It seems like the gremlins in the system are working hard to annihilate all technical things here. But we're here. I can only apologise. Slivering working hard in the background, pushing them cranks back and forth. So hello everybody from the Steam store to YouTube to Facebook and to Twitch. If you want to come and chat to me, folks, come and find the Twitch channel and I'll be there chatting away. There's no video yet. No, I'm still loading the game up in the background. I'll click it over in a second. So here we are. If you have not checked out the sales, yes, Grotz, if you've not checked out the sales, they are on until today. I'm not too sure what time they finish, but they are amazing. I've got to say, I picked a couple of Games Workshop games up myself. They are pretty awesome. So we're hopefully going to carry on with our Space Marine playthrough. So I should, in theory, with a click of a button, change over. You should be able to see me, and I'm gonna. Yes, hopefully you guys are all there, ready to rumble. Here's in Mr. Cash in the attic. Okay, so let's get on with it. So here we were in the final stages of last week's stream. We did end abruptly, unfortunately, because I clicked a button and it kicked me out of the game. But we do have the assault pack, and we are here. So we are here with the Space Marine insurgent into the Tyrannid Hive. We managed to kick their ass last time. We're going to do this again. We're going to make sure there's no grots in the thing again. So we did actually start destroying the base. We do remember have more Tyrannids to the east of us as well, which we're fighting back and forth. But currently we are still doing this last mission where we've got to send some tactical marines into this little portal. But unfortunately we don't have any tactical marines which are close by. So I think we're going to have to chuck some tactical marines into this Razorback, and of course head to that location. Remember, folks, please check out the sales. They are amazing. Really do, if you do play Gladius and a lot of it, and you've played the you've got all the DLC. The assault pack is nice to have these extra units added to the game. It's nice to see when developers keep adding stuff to games. So we've got land speeders on research. We've got a couple of things to do before the end of the turn. Of course, our devastators are opening up against the Xenos in the Tyranid base there. Yeah, so we're just gonna continue to do that. Hopefully the stream is coming through fine between Twitch, YouTube, Facebook and the Steam store. Remember, folks, we are going to be live for the next 2 hours. I might just go a little bit over because we did start slightly later today. Okay, the Predators are going to unload as much as possible here as well. I mean, I gotta say, I am a fan of the Razorback already due to its twin-linked heavy bolter and, of course, its storm bolter. Two massive guns there that are really good at mowing down hordes of Xenos. But also, it has the option for reaction fire, which is really good just as well. So it can overwatch as well as just open a can of whoop-ass. Okay. We are going to research the orbital bombardment next. Hopefully, then be able to pour fire down from the inner stratosphere. Okay, Mr. Captain, it is your time to shine. Ooh, I don't think we could do that power strike. Run out of action points, unfortunately. We do have, of course, the Fortress of Redemption that we dropped down to cause some aggravation there, and we're going to shoot the gargoyles. Doing very little damage, unfortunately. We've not had the heavy bolter upgrade. We're going to keep these tactical space marines ready to rock against any more incoming Tyranids from the north of the map. Okay, the Fortress of Redemption on the west side of our field. Now going to every kind of whoop-ass against the enslavers. Okay, we've got the Thunder Fire Cannon slowly making its way up. That Tech Marine is keep pushing his way. We've got another Tactical Marine squad that's going to rejoin the fight. Okay, and we're going to keep farming these Necrons. I still want that as a different action. I still want it as a different action. I wish you could like choose to fire the storm bolter at a different target because of the arm penetration values, but also shoot the twin-linked heavy bolter at somebody. But regardless of that, okay, it is time to shockwave. No, we're not going to. Oh, would the shockwave actually kill him? It puts them in a lot of pain. We can deal with these until we drop that tactical marine squad in there. That will be in a turn or two. We can still tank them. Okay, what we're going to build here? What are we going to build? To be honest with you, I think we've got enough for now in our armory. We just continue to build to increase our research. We shall... I think energy is going to be an issue. Loyalty is really good at this moment in time. To be honest, we could build another armory or another barracks if we wanted to. I think getting some more requisition would be awesome right now. But can we actually acquire more tiles? Yes, we can. We can keep land grabbing if we like. But remember, we are going to one city this, I think. I don't think there's any point building another city here for the Space Marines. And I think that's all gravy. So the machines themselves rising from the ground, trying to take us down. But we've got enough. We've got enough to take her down. Okay, the gargoyles attacking the Fortress of Redemption. But it's just easy pickings. Okay, Mr. Captain, you will finish the hive off itself. And then we're going to push forward with all of our tanks and tanks. Okay, so we need to rush this guy as quickly as possible down there. Okay, we're going to take the trader to the left. And then, of course, everybody's just now going to pile up the road. We've got the Devastated healed back up. Actually, we had to build another unit because it got squashed by the Carnifex. Okay. We're just going to unload on the Gargoyles again. We got a shot at the Melanthrope, but to be honest with you, the Gargoyles are a little bit more of a threat at the moment in time. Okay, we can upgrade the Captain. Ooh, Orbital Strike. That goes without saying. I think, what is that actually costing us? Nothing. Oh, no, we ran out of action points, didn't we? That's never mind. We'll save that for next turn. Okay, so Devastate is in position. Razorback in decision. And we're going to move the Thunder Fire Cannon. The extra squad of Tactical Marines are going to move up and support. And we are just going... We're going to move the Razorback out of the way. We're going to move him here. Oh, he is shooting us. He is shooting us, unfortunately. We did use that thing. I'd rather him not die, to be honest with you. But we can... I think we're just only barely going to hold on to this point with these Necrons just keep coming. Is it worth the frag grenade or not? Nope. If we could avoid him shooting my Razorback, I would appreciate that. But also, he's going to get a good XP for that. He's just going to keep going up levels and farming them things. I think we're about a turn or two down with these Tactical Marines. He might kill the Razorback here, but also he captured the projector. And we've got some zone throats, we've got some enemy psychers coming in. We've now researched the land speeder. So, you know, I've got a lot of love for the land speeder, but it's hard class a glass hammer. So we've got heavy bolter. We can upgrade it through technology to the multi-melter. You know, plasma good, and also we can orbital deployment it, which that's even better. Okay, let's just move it on up. And mistakenly there we just moved into the why are we like a nincompoop, but we're fine there. Okay, so we're going to open up against the Gargoyles again. Going to move the Devastators into position. Our Thunderfire Cannon. Unfortunately, there's just lots and lots of wireweed on that left side. We don't have any tech priests or anybody to get rid of it, so we're just going to have to sit on it. What is the range of this? What's the range, does it say, for the orbital bombardment? I think it just has to be in his line of sight. Oh no, just in his line of sight. That's going to be nice for any fleeing units that come our way. So if we do get a fleeing unit that may get away, we could strike down there. Okay, we're like 2 turns away from getting that point. Oh, I was going to say I'm glad they didn't actually go towards the point. But we are just going to murder the Necrons. He gets knocked down, but he does not get up again. Okie dokie. So the Tactical Marines still advancing. They're on the long road. We should really pick them up by a Rhino or Razorback, but they've got legs. They can work it. Remember, we still have other enemies on the map that we are yet to encounter. It is all who is about. We just don't know. Okay, so like I said, we researched the land speeder. We should have really clicked the next upgrade. Advanced, increased accuracy of tiles. Dreadnought would be nice. Orbital strike would be better. As you can see, we have built more research buildings, so decreasing the amount of time it is now to research the next points. Okay. I think Dreadnought. We need some viable crushing machines. Okay, the Librarian got an upgrade. I think we're going to upgrade his Shockwave because that seems to. If we are going to be fighting Tyranids, we're going to be fighting groups and groups of bad guys, which would be awesome to have an AOE more than anything else. Okay. The wasps of the Gladius are now coming to get us. That's fine. We're gonna leave Roy Jenkins out of there anyway. So, what have you guys picked up on the sale? Has anybody in chat picked up any games? Remember, I can only see the chat on Twitch. If you're talking on YouTube, Facebook, or any other platform, sadly, I can't see what you're saying. Okay, I think we are going to drop the Space Marines out if possible here, and then we're gonna capture that point and then run down to the point next turn. The Necrons are back again. But the better Space Marine. There's nothing better than a Space Marine with a jump pack and a chainsword. I think with the Warhammer sale at the moment, I picked up some Talisman DLC because I'm a massive fan of the board game, and of course that is on the remit of Warhammer as well. Okay, the Tactical Marine still advancing. Our Thunderfire Cannon slowly getting into range, but unfortunately there's a lot of wire weed here. We're going to move the Devastators into the Imperial Ruins just to get that reduction in range damage, just in case some Melanthropes or Zoanthropes come at me from the hive. Well, we've spotted it. The Tyranids are going to have to do some major counter-offensive trying to get us now. Okay, we're going to be cautious. Yeah, the other board game is on offer as well, Newman. It's pretty good. I still play it this day, and I got to say I'm a massive fan of Talisman. I got the physical board games as well. So, I think everybody else is going to go on to Overwatch. We've got 5 turns on the Dreadnought. We are still okay here. I mean, what's the land speeder upkeep? Free energy. We will be at a deficit there if we do build that. So, we'll take this off. 20% energy. Then we could do some more requisition. We need to build, of course, more Dormitories to increase our population here. What do we do? We're going to build another place to upgrade our vehicles as well, so we can actually build them at a quicker rate. Okay, yeah, I think we're going to go land speeder. We've got 4 turns to do it. By then we'll build the power building, not to get in a... Oops, sorry, I've seemed to have clicked out there. Okay. And fine there. Sorry, something seems to have took my chat off again. Okay, so here we are. So he's going to run down to the south to get into their objective. They are going to bug out for a second. Do we... No, we need to stay there. More Necrons will come out of there, but we'll just shoot them again. Do apologise. I seem to be clicking pop-ups. There we go. And the Overwatch again. And the bugs are coming for us. We've got some termagants coming our way. But that is not going to be an issue whatsoever. Razorback with, of course, the Overwatch. They're pouring fire into them. They're just flesh against metal. And I think the metal is winning. Okay, so we're going to finish... I think the Razorback will finish the, of course, the Termagants off. Sorry, Hormagants even. Sorry, they look like Termagants there for a second. The Hellfire Cannon is going to move up. Oh, got some big zone ropes up there. They are going to hurt. Which range would they get? So we can actually still attack them from the leftmost part of the map here. Space Marines are a solid faction. I've got to say, this is probably the second time in a while I played Space Marines, and they are one of the very solid. They've got good core units, good everything really. Okay, so we just got to kill these Necron warriors off this point to get this mission done. Would the shockwave kill them? No, we'll shoot them with the Razorback. Shoot. No, we can't do it. No, we'll move the Razorback. Move the Captain, Librarian to the left. We're going to get overwatched, unfortunately. He would have a laugh and do a shockwave. Mr. Buggy is coming our way. We're just going to bug out. Mind the pun. The other tactical marines are just going to move up. We've got a nice line here. But there is some zone ropes up here that are going to cast some psychic powers like Warp Blast and Warp Lance. So some anti-vehicle and anti-infantry shooting. So, ooh. So what can we do with this? We can blessings, sin, restore hit points. Now we're just going to shoot. And we can actually get rid of some of the wire weed with the Thunderfire Cannon because of the Tech Priest, which would be, if we were a bit further back, we would remove it, but there's no point because we are just advancing forwards. And Dreadnought. I think we're all good. We're about to build a land speeder here. And they're attacking forward. The Fortress Redemption getting some overwatch towards the zone ropes. The Enslavers to the left coming at us again. Go home! Go home, Mr. Enslaver. Okay, so we're just going to pummel the city once again. The nest in which the High Fleet Leviathan is coming from. It seems that this computer player may be being attacked from another region because he's not really fielding a great number of troops here, which is really good for me because I'm happy they're not coming at me. So we've done that. Send units to the depths, which we've done. And activate a chapter tactic, which I assume is one of these. And there we go. So we got there, brilliant. We got to the end. Actually, that was by far one of the easiest chapter things to do in this game. The other ones are a little bit harsher than that. We did get a blade. Ooh, that is a bit of okay, and I think Mr. Captain is about to be gifted that. Oh, there you go, son. All right, we're just going to hold the line until the until the Tyrannid scum come and get us. What would be nice, I would love to see some Gene Stealers. I would love to see some Gene Stealers one day. Okie doke. So we do have now an attack force to the right. Well, I say an attack force. I say we have a scouting party where we can see what the computer to the right has. He has a quite big city there, 10 city. We're just going to do a little bit of advancing. Got to be careful. We may get overwatched here. We've got a couple of cities here, so we're going to get swarmed at some point. Question is to the Twitch chat: do we go forward or do we hang back? Oh, the consuming tiles. Do we do a bit more scouting? Alright, we've got a Melanthrope there. Okay. Oh, we actually get some arm bills for doing that final chapter. Not entirely sure if we're bothered about that. We'll just generate that anyway for 200 after a couple of turns. We're going to do some scouting, remember. I think we will do some scouting. Alright, we're just going to pour as much las cannon, how much pain we can. We could probably do an orbital bombardment on the city as well. The Xenos shall be purged from this planet. It is not fit for the Emperor just yet. Alright, we're still not going near it. That's a huge city at 18 points there. We're nearly completed our... We've nearly completed our land speeder. I would like to do the upgrade for the multi-melter because that will make that thing pack a little bit of punch. But unfortunately, it's still a very scout-like flyer. We don't want to be pushing it too far. We're still okay with the majority of things here. We still don't want to get a negative on our. We just want to increase all our income here with energy, requisition, and of course influence to use them good stratagems from our commanders. Okay, so you see, loyalty will be good, right? I think, no, we could just construct a loyalty point for 6 points. Now, we'll do the requisition. What do we actually want to build? So, we want to build Predators more than anything else. And I don't know what a Dreadnought is at the upkeep for a Dreadnought, but we'll know that in a turn, and then we can build it. And there we go, the land speeders are here. Oh, we've actually built it. Oh, sorry, I do apologise. Look at the speed. I think he'll go to the east to link up with the 2 Razorbacks. You guys can sit there and have a good day. You shall just go into the Razorback, but unfortunately we need to take him off the wireweed before he dies. And everybody else can just we'll put you to sleep, I guess, until we can build the Dreadnought. Okay. I'm waiting for the attack from the Tyrannids. They must be getting distracted in the background. So there we go, the Dreadnought, the mighty of Dreadnoughts. I'm sure in the lore there is a dead person inside, or somebody, or like a soul or something. Okay, so what do we have? We're going to have a multi-melter, power fist, and stormbolter. So you can't particularly complain here. You're going to sit pretty. You are going to shoot away. The Predator will open up. If he's not going to threaten me with any Carnifexes or Primes or anything like that, we're fine just to shoot him. Of course, the people who are doing the damage is, of course, the Devastator squad. We should really have more in some more Razorbacks as backup dancers for the rest of the army. He shall just sit back and just have a great day. The land speeders are going to, of course, we're going to do some scouting. We need to click the next research before I forget to click it. Oh, we can do Vindicators, but I think that's the verdict we want. You can sit pretty for now. We're not going too far because I think they've got some big cities there. I'll end the turn there. An Entombed Space Marine, yes. Okay, so firing away. There's nothing to do but fire away. We need to drop now the construction for the Dreadnought. I think the orbital deployment would be handy, so we could just push things forward just 3 turns. Like, you're laughing when you get to a certain point of construction, because you can just, everything builds a lot quicker. So the Dreadnought costs 3 requisition, so I think we're going to build a requisition building, and we're getting plus. Ooh, that's probably a worse place to build it. So we've got some good 10s, 20s, good for research we could drop off. We've come against very little opposition here. I'm waiting for us to get slapped in the face by a horde of Tyranids. Of course, the land speeder pushing away. We would like a little bit of... We're going to take some damage here. Right, you guys are going to sit pretty in there. You're fine. Just don't worry yourself. Have a great time in that Razorback. Okay, just firing away. Devastators should be able to finish this building off. Are they able to finish it off? And destruction. Who wants to die? Of course. He does have enough points to do it. Could we actually move forward? And now, I don't really want to take the damage, just in case something precarious is hanging around behind that base. But I think we've forced the Genestealers into the Tyranids into a full retreat in the north. Okay, so we've got some Cashian Devils nipping at my feet. And we are just going to pummel fire into you as much as possible. If I was feeling murderous, I'd drop a Fortress of Redemption down on his head. The Dreadnought, 2 turns to go. The building needs, of course, to build. So what did we say it costs? Energy is what we're... no, we can cope for that for a while. We'll go and drop a point. And then we'll look for a... Fortunately, there is no decent positions here now where we can build energy reactors. So we're just going to build another one there and just cope with that. So if you are listening on other platforms, remember I can't talk to you if you're not on the Twitch. But please check the sales out because, like you said, folks, I've really enjoyed the sales. And I bought a lot of content myself over the last couple of days. Oops, I do apologise. We keep clicking off here. Okay. Okay, so we did actually set that that destruction in motor. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear, we've made a slight problem here. There's a lot of zone ropes there. Yeah, we're going to drop our base down. Ooh, we've walked straight into a whole lot of psychers. 1 Melanthrope, we're going to have to push up and be slightly murderous now. I don't think they can reaction fire with their lance weapons. Oh, there's a lot of Tyranids there. Okay, firing away yet again. We will drop them Space Marines out. They are going to sit there. We're going to... particularly a bad point there. Yep, we're just going to open up. I think we can tank most of their damage there, but it's going to be interesting to see what losses we occur after that. Okay. And back to their turn. They decide to attack the Fortress of Redemption, which is fine by me. So they're not actually attacking any of the mobile units that I have. They destroy the fortress, but for the influence cost, it wasn't particularly a bad idea. So we can now just hopefully kill some of these own folks themselves. Devastators need to move up. And we've got another level up. Remember, Gladius, you want to keep your units alive. Ooh, this Predator did take some damage there. I don't think he can destroy it. I think he may retreat instead. Brilliant. The only good bug is a dead bug. saving the Devastators for the fully healed, so I deliver the full amount of damage there. Okay, we're going to put the captain in the forward rank. We're going to attack the Zoanthrope with the power strike. Purge the Xenos. Purge the Xenos. Okay, the Razorback's going to pull to the right to pour some fire down. So we're still waiting for the enemy to come and attack us. We're going to push the Landspear to the right, see what's about. Of course, they're taking some reaction fire there from the building, but that's just going to happen. We are going to jink for next turn, just to make sure if we do take any more damage, we can still do that. No, we can't do that. We've run out of action points, so we know what's about there. They are consuming a lot of tiles. We're just going to keep them at bay for a second, just so we can slow. We'll want to build the Vindicator eventually. One turn for the Dreadnought, which is alright. And even more Tyranids. So was that him being defeated? No, him being defeated. Oh, I thought we found another. I thought we found another enemy there. And of course, the man himself has turned up. The Lord of Skulls is here. We've got to go for him. Where is he? Where is the Lord of Skulls? I've not killed him once yet in any playthrough. I don't think we're strong enough to get him, though. Okay, the Dreadnought has, of course, been built. And he's going to go for a long, very, very long walk. Okay, now the red faction has been destroyed. All of their units are now neutral and now are just a part of the Gladius nature reserve, as you would like to call them, or whatever you want to call them. Okay, we're just going to push forward as much as possible now, gaining as much land and, of course, as many capture points as possible. I think there's a lot of death and destruction out there in the wasteland here. Okay, we did just jink these, and they're going to run away. I think their units are busy elsewhere across the 40k universe right now. Yeah, you're fine to sit there. The Razorback can attack. We've got to heal this Predator up this next turn. The wildlife, that's the word. Thank you there in the Twitch chat. Okay. And I don't think we're going to build anything else just yet. Building a power node, that's fine. Free turns for the Vindicator. Good old Dreadnought will walk all the way back. He is going to stay there. Is that all we need to... I think we're going to play slightly more defensive here and a little bit more... there's still a lot of stuff left over on this map. So he's going to drop out, do his power strike if he can. He's sorry, his shock wave. Brilliant. Okay, the Predator is just going to sit there and hold position while everybody else moves forward. And we have encountered the green. The greenskins are here. There is an Orc player on the other side of the map. Oh, it's going to be interesting. We're now fighting another close combat army. But don't you worry, ladies and gentlemen. On all platforms, we have brought enough guns for all of them. And we've also brought you an orbital strike. Ho, ho, ho. I've got an orbital strike. A band of merry men shall keep pushing forward. There's a good mix array of anti-tank and anti-infantry armaments here that I feel we could just walk around this map. The Green War is certainly going to be coming our way. Oh, we've found some Gribblies. We've found some Gribblies towards the enemy there. We've got to make sure we can hold this right side. Our right side is a little bit... Oh, the Lord of Schools is here. Is here. Do I get a positive to go for the Lord of Schools? Shall we go for him, folks? Or shall... Oh, I don't think we've got enough to go for him. I don't think we've got enough down there. Oh, we got the arm balls. Hooray. What a ridiculous chapter gift. Oh, I don't think we've got enough here. Not even with the librarian's going to get sat on. Alright, 3 turns for the Predator. If he was ever so closer to us, if he was a little bit closer to us, it would be slightly easier. You are just going to heal up here, folk. Razorback advancing. The Thunderfire cannon. Yeah, we're too weak. I would like to go for him, but I've only ever fought him where I'm about to win a game, or with that too far away to actually beat him. Yeah, the tactical marines will move up to take any fire that comes our way. Oh, we can actually hit the killer cans. Purging the Xenos one step at a time. So I think we're going to do a slight tactical retreat here in a second. The Lord of Schools looks angry. Maybe he's going to visit the, of course, the Skull Altar. Maybe he's going to visit there. Okay, so the land speeders are all gravy there. The Razorback is good. Just keeping an eye out what's on the east side of our east side of the board. And I think we're end turn there. Lord of Schools is just... Oh, he one-shots the librarian. He delivers a fatal blow against him. What did he ever do to you, Mr. Lord of Schools, apart from believe in a completely different ideology? Oh, that was quite utterly scary. The Lord of Schools giveth and he taketh away. I think we are going to build the Vindicator instead. It's going to cost me 4 turns, but I think we're going to build the vehicle, vehicle building again, so we can actually produce vehicles quicker. Vehicles. Okay. He just got one-shotted. Harsh. Harsh, harsh, harsh. That's why you don't mess with Lord of Schools. Can they make him any tougher? Can they really make him any tougher? This is the question. Okay, fine. Fine. Okay, it's time to hurt the greenskins. So we seem to have a base to the north. There is definitely another skull for the skull throne. Is that a base? Yeah, it seems like their base is directly north here. I'm trying to just... You see, the Apothecary would be awesome right now to have at least a supporting unit. Orbital Strike? Well, increase actually devastated Space Marines. Got the Hunter, which could take out other flyers. Extra Orbital Strike sounds gravy. And I think we've got the research done. We've got the use orbital scan. To be honest with you, we can forget any of the chapter missions if we want to right now. So we've got some orcs in mega armor coming to get us. We've got shooter boys. Mega boys. Okay, let's try and pour fire as much as possible. I've got no doubt in time that we can actually really hurt these. We're going to take some reaction fire here, maybe. Yes, we are. And we are going to do a power strike. Devastators are going to move up to do some supporting fire over the heads. Unfortunately, the Orcs and Mega Armour are in a pretty good position. Are they getting some... No, actually they're not. Oh. We found some tank busters to the right. We won't actually kill them. I think we may just only kill them. We're actually generating more influence as we're killing near our captain. Okay, so you are just going to go to the right side, really. We're just waiting on the Vindicator as well, just to give us some armoured support. I think we can do a very much a small assault to the right side, because the Tyranids seem to be very undefended to the east side of the map. Okay, the arm balls, I guess they are just going to do something. It's such a random unit to be gifted. Delivering a deadly blow against the Tactical Marines there. I can hear some monsters come in, and here they come. Ho, ho, ho. I don't like that creature. I don't like that creature. Okay, let's go and hurt the flash gits. You can heal up very slowly. Oh wow, that Thunderfire cannon. It's a little bit of alright, that is. Okay, we did take some damage on the Razorback, which we are gonna retreat. So now they're just losing all cohesion. They do not like the loss of their brother Orc, and we're just gonna keep pushing on. Okay, we've got an extra level. I think we're gonna upgrade the Power Strike. That's a nice little power to have, and we seem to be doing quite well with it. It gives that damage where needed. Okay, we need to pull our forces together down here. We do have, of course, a big Gribbly on its way. Okay, the Fortress of Redemption yet again opening up against the Slayers on the west side or the west coast. They just seem to come attack me and go away. Oh, here he comes. Here he comes. Is he actually... He's just a big beast, just a big creature. We're just going to pour a horrendous amount of bolter fire onto him. He'll tank it. He's going to tank most of this damage. Okay, Mr. Dreadnought, you're on your way. And have we got one turn for the Vindicator? A Dreadnought needs to come this way. The arm balls are going to help out. They're going to do something. I keep forgetting we have that power. Yeah, we're just going to keep healing up, and I think we don't want to particularly move any. Yeah, we'll move further forward. Unfortunately, it seems the Orc base is defended by or positioned in a forest, so our line of sight is going to be very obscured here. We're going to have to do a little bit of recon to find out where is the best posture to actually attack them from. One turn for the Vindicator. And end turn. 3 turns for the Orbital Strike, which will be useful. There we go, the Tyranids are advancing on the east side now. We've got to be careful that we're not overstretching our forces. The tank busters are going to tank bust, but not before they get overwatched by my entire force. Hitting the Predator. Ooh, nice damage. But the Emperor shall know no fear, and we are going to, of course, just finish them off in a flurry of gunfire. Okay, Mr. Dreadnought, we need you down. We need you. We need you, Mr. Dreadnought. There's a lot of Tyranids. Okay, we've got some Hormogaunts there with their flesh borers. Okay. Advancing further down here. Oh, we've got some more Termagants. Let's line up for the reaction fire. The arm bulls, of course, again are sporting down. We need some devastators. We need some bigger hitters on that right side of the map. So here we are. The Vindicator has been built, and of course it is armed with the Demolisher cannon. Oh, I used to remember back a couple of editions ago, 40k, the big blast round template of death when that thing strength 10. I think it was AP 2 or AP very low. Definitely a nasty piece of kit there. Okay, I still can't see this Orc base, unfortunately. So I'm trying to find out where. Oh, it's there! It's a big, big city in a very awkward position. So us trying to actually get this down is going to be slightly difficult. I've got to think of a way to go round. I might have to go trying to the right. No, there's only one city. There's only one city. That's fine. Let's pull this Predator up here so we can drop a heal. Okay, to the city. So it's 4 requisition. Let's build another one. And we, of course, are going to acquire more tiles. We could do with some more loyalty increase, but an upkeep of 2 energy. So we'll pop that down, and then we'll pop another energy reactor down. I know we've just built it over the energy plus 20%, but that's not a problem. We've got plenty of resources. We've got plenty of forces. We could have bitten off too much more than we could chew on the north side of the map here. Now the Orcs coming out in full attack. And unfortunately the Tactical Marines have pushed too far. Or have they been destroyed? Their loss will not be in vain. Unfortunately, we had to explore. I had to find out which was the best way to attack this city. And it was for the lives of our brothers. And slightly annoying. We can do an orbital strike here. Okay, next on the line to be healed. We could do with another one of these. It would be really good. And yeah, we're fine there. Mr. Dreadnought will slowly walk to the right. It seems the Tyranids have backed off a little bit on the right side, but I'm sure they will come back very, very soon. Okay, the Vindicator coming down to provide that Demolisher cannon support we need. We could do the Assault Doctrine, but no, that's pointless at the moment. I can hear some I can hear some killer cans. I can hear some boys coming down. Them Devastators are in a little bit of trouble here. There's the killer cans to the right. More killer cans. And we have more Termagants coming in. 7th ed. Yeah, I thought it was 7th ed. Okay, Orbital Strike. 80 cost. Let's have a look at the damage it's going to cause on these. Oh, look at that. That's what we're actually talking about. And firing again at the... Okay, so well, unfortunately we are going to have to retreat back. We're going to chuck the Predator in the way. Hopefully the hopefully the boys won't get through to the Devastators. Okay, you're going to jump into the Razorback. This Predator is going to come up here and fire some las cannons at the 1 kilocan to the right. Unfortunately, just not enough damage to kill it. But the Razorback does. So, just this very awkward location here. Okay, the arm bow's doing some damage. Yeah, and of course Mr. Demolish Cannon slowly making his way up the map. And we have another one which are going to support the northern assaults. We need to build some more dormitories here as well, because our city is nearing the max population. Yes, we can build it there. And in 8th it was AP3. I remember it being AP2 when I used to play it. Okay, and I think we'll go on to sleep here. And the next research will be... Oh, close combat, devastator doctrine, advance, increased tile requisition, cluster mines, the hammer of the wrath. To be honest with you, I don't know if we're particularly... Melter bombs sound good to me. I think we've picked off more than we can chew on the northern territory, I think. We're going to need to pull back slightly, I think. The captain taking a lot of punishment there from the Orc boys. I think we've, like I said, we've taken off too much here. Oh, we need a Razorback. We need a Razorback. They're stuck here, unfortunately. Do we have the orbital bombardment again? Oh, yes, we do. We're going to... Everything's going to go up them Orc boys. Going to pull you back there. Going to pull you back there. You're going to sit there. You're going to sit there. It's a long way. Okay, so we've got some Raveners here. We've got a lot of... Oh, we've got some Spore Mines. Yes. Let the arm balls take the damage. Apart from that, I think we're fine just sitting down, having a little bit of a concentration of our forces. I do need to move the Razorback up here to actually drop that unit of Devastators before it dies. We've got ourselves into a right mess there. Oh, we've got some Biovores. Oh, he told you it was coming. It was in the post. There's killer cans. There's Orc boys. There's some shooters. Oh, would we survive it? I think we would. But unfortunately, I don't think that Predator will just survive it. Do we waste another 80 influence on dropping some pain on the Orc boys? I think we do. And we can actually heal ourselves up, which we are going to do now. Okay, the Enslaver's back to the left again. You see, this is where rhinos and everybody and transports do come to shine. Okay, we're going to now hurt these Biovores. Ho ho ho! Would you like to feel pain in this life and the next? And we're going to finish them off, of course, with the Razorback. What range is the Devastator Cannon? It's 2 range, so unfortunately we can't shoot it at the base without taking some fire. But the damage is horrendously good. So I mean, that's a tough base, though. That's a big base. Okay, we're 1 turn off building the totem. Oh, sorry, no. Let's kill the spore mines first. Come on, laddo. We're just waiting there with a horrendous amount of Overwatch for you. Yep, you're good. 2 turns for melter bombs. We're doing pretty well. Doing pretty well. Here comes the reaction fire. Oh, the orcs are upset. There's a lot of Tyranids to that east side now. We've got some more warriors coming out the hive. We need to build some more Vindicators, I think. We need some more tanks. It is 4 requisition. I think we can afford that. We've got 10, so we can... but we are we're losing a lot of resources here. Okay, what would be the damage on this good old brute? You've got to be careful. Mr. Dreadnought's going to walk up. What is this? Stormbolt was 2. The Power Fist is, of course, close combat, and it's everything's range 2. Easy destroy, easy destroy. Okay, Vindicator, off you go. We do survive, but only just. Can we pull out? Yes, we can. We're going to chuck the Razorback in the way, just in case they do try and do some shenanigans. I'm going to drop a heal here with the Thunder Cannon. Oh, them flash kits are in the most really good location. And they are absolutely perfect in taking us down. No. I don't think we do move forward. We're going to get just upgrade to melter bombs very soon. Surprisingly, they don't take that outpost back. Get some Overwatch there with the singular Devastator. Of course, the Razorback opening up there with the Space Marines inside. Trying so hard to take these down. I need to, we're going to have to pull back and defend this forest. So, melter bombs have been bought. Brilliant. I think we're better off just going up here. We'll do bolter drills. Can we actually get inside? Yes! Huzzah! We are going to retreat back to the woods. And then we're just going to turn around and unleash lots of fire. The Hell Cannon has just so much range and so much damage. Maybe we need to heal up instead. I don't think we need to fire. Okay, come on, mister. Let's get up to the other side of the map. Okay, we did kill that creature, which is awesome. We now have the Demolisher Cannon ready to rock. It's just how do we think we could take out that level 7? I want to say yes if there's nothing hanging around. Okay, can we do a jump? No, unfortunately, no. It doesn't particularly matter doing that. It's kind of a waste. There we go. And I think we're all gravy there. I think we're going to try and take at least one of their cities out with what we've got here. With the Demolisher Cannon on the Demolisher. Let's spawn some spore mines. We've got some wasps coming at us. They're going to fall by the wayside. They are getting attacked by the other Tyranid player at the same time here. Okay, so we built the other armory place, which is awesome. I think the orcs have stopped advancing as much. I think they've taken a lot of damage here. We do need an apothecary to actually start healing up our units. I've just noticed we're missing to capture a point behind us, which would be useful. Okay, we're going to carry on healing up with the thunder cannon. We're going to push the captain back. Maybe he can capture it, then come back to the front after. Let's just force the reaction fire there. Oh, do we do it? Do we do it? Do we do it? Who could take the damage? Who could take the damage? The Dreadnought will take the damage. We can do an orbital strike on it as well. Okay, we're going for gold. We've got some lictors. Oh, it's not what we don't want. Alright, everybody's going to go for it. I would like to, of course, kill the... same time, I don't want to get too close to everything else. I want to make sure I'm in range. Oh, there's a lot more monsters than I expected. Where would the jump take me? Closer, but only ever so slightly. Yeah, I think we need a few more forces here. Okay, the lictors, what they're going to do, the art of camouflage. They don't like me attacking their base. I think the Dreadnought can tank a lot of this damage here. So, oh, we've got some more. They are zone ropes, aren't they? Yes. Taking some hits on the land speeders, but that's the way it's going to cook it. That's cookie's going to crumble. I would like to close combat you to death if I can. Oh! I did not realise the lictors can overwatch a close combat attack. Holy molies, that hurt. Let's make sure we can... We'll jink. That was quite horrific, and I've never seen that before. Okay, we've got another demolisher cannon, another vindicator on its way. Okay, we can capture the artifact, giving us more buffs. So we're currently at plus 10%, 20% health, 10% damage. So good. So we're all healing up fine in the little Razorback. I think the orcs are slightly busy to the then maybe this is a several amount of Tyranid players on here. Okay, I think we're gonna go for a Predator here for 2 turns, and that's all we need to do. We're doing the Dormitories. Energy's good, everything's good. If the lictors come for us, I think we're going to have to retreat slightly. I think we may lose a unit or two here. Oh yeah, they are. I remember the infiltration rule they used to have, and they used to have an extra camouflage to jump on the map. I'm trying to think of the old codex I got. Okay, we're going to pull the land speed of... Okay, the Vindicator is now ready for duty on the northern sector. The orcs are a little bit quiet at the moment. I'm sure that will stop as soon as I start knocking on their door again. Can we heal him up again? And he is back to full strength. Yeah, I didn't expect that off him. He seems to have gone away, so I'm not particularly complaining that he has gone away. Okay, here comes the Overwatch. That should kill that unit. The Thunder cannon should kill that unit on Overwatch. Actually, no, it healed the Predator, so it can't shoot. The Razorback should be able to shoot. But the Demolisher does all the damage, 8.5. That's just a death. Yep, 1 unit at a time, lads. This forest is in my way. Remember, folks, if you're on the YouTube channel or the Facebook or the Steam store, if you come onto Twitch, you can talk to us on here. But also remember, don't forget to check these sales out because they are really good at the moment. And we're going to go for the Destroy on the city. Only just. Only just. Yeah, I remember it being something ludicrous. I remember it. I remember it. Right. I'm gonna have to get. I've got a couple of old codexes that I've got, and I don't dare ever get rid of, to be honest with you. Gotta say, Space Marines are an incredible force on Gladius. They are just so solid. You know, just they've got good combat rolls. They've got good. Just their shooting is just beyond. I mean, Tau are good shooters. Space Marines are good shooters, but I think Space Marines have a little bit more. They could take a bit more damage. Okay, so we need to start producing more requisition here. Well, we're going to pop it there, and then we could expand our borders even more. We need a dormitory, which we are building next. Oh, it's certainly getting hot in here. The Tyranids, the Orcs, all closing in from all directions. It's just, are we able to hold the Orcs off as long as possible until we can kill the Tyranids to the east? The Orcs are putting up a great fight, but we've created a little firing line. If they come anywhere near these spaces, they're going to get overwatched to absolute death by the Thunder. I mean, I should really build another Thunder Fire Cannon because them things are really good. The Devastators, but also the Tactical Squad are healing up inside the Razorback. And like I said, this is the new unit from the Assault Pack. It's just really good. It's versatile. You know, it's better than a Rhino because it has, of course, the twin-linked heavy bolter. But I think the Rhino only has the storm bolter. But please quote me on that if I am wrong. But I think we're going to hold off tight for a couple of turns to push that attack. I think we're going to hold off producing any more units. We just need to start getting some resources back. Every faction on Gladius has its little tricks and games it can. Okay, we are getting now shot by the biovores. We need to. I mean, what range are they? We could move out the way. Everybody else there is going to have a quiet day for a couple of turns. Alright, we're going to reinforce the east side of the map very heavily with another Predator and another Vindicator. And everybody else is just going to hold position. We've got 1 turn to research the bolter drill, so our bolters will be doing more damage. The captain is slowly pushing himself way through that field. A field of forests, even. A forest. It just so negates your movement, that does. And everybody seems to be back where we are. Okay, fine. But also we are generating more influence here. That we are able to now hit them hard with our, hopefully, our 80. Oh, we need a couple more turns to let that recharge. Woo, a follow. Congratulations. So there we go with the bolter drill. That's what we want. Grants a unit ability to deploy on the drop anywhere on the battlefield. Once we get that, we're laughing. Once we get Terminators, we are laughing. Ho, ho, ho. Level 7 plus is the way to go with Space Marines. Alright, Captain, you shall lead the way. Shall know no fear against the Xenos. Okay, talking of Xenos, I think we're going to go and play the Tyranids a good view again. There's nothing like rolling down your enemies with guns galore. I mean, I've yet to play through as the Militarium, the Imperial Guard, and that is one thing I need to change up, because there's nothing like having lots of tanks. I mean, it is costing me an awfully amount of resources to actually just to have all these units on the board. Oh, thank you, Moomin. Thanks for that clarification. So the Rhino and Razorback have storm bolters. The Rhino has missile. Additionally, Razorback has twin guns. What would you prefer, folks? The Razorback or the Rhino? That's the question. What did you prefer? I like the aesthetic look of the Razorback because it looks like more of a credible it's like more of like an APC. I mean, I suppose the Rhino does, but I think the Razorback has that kind of more. It just looks more gunny to me, if that isn't even a word. Okay, we're gonna skip through the turns here. Yeah, Razorback, I'd agree, folks. Razorback seems the. Oh, whoa! What was that? Are we getting some orc interaction here? Bolter drill. So this will increase me 2 points of ranged accuracy for 10 turns. 10 turns. Wow, I've not been using these very well, haven't I? So I think when we're about to assault the enemy, we need to activate a bolter doctrine. Okay. The reinforcements have nearly arrived. But we know the Tyranids are down, but they are not out. We don't want to advance too close to the city, because sometimes it's something it's easy to do. When you get too close to the cities, make sure you're going to assault them and destroy them, because you will get shot up particularly bad. And they gain experience as well, so they're going to be gaining more damage the more units you throw at them. I mean, we could just start getting rid of this stuff like that, just getting rid of the wire weed if we wanted to. We could do that with Yorke City. We could move the cannon ahead, just take down this forest, then gun them down. I think that's what I think we're gonna have to change the environment to better us here. Come on, orbital deployment. That is what I like. Here we go. We've got a war boss. Mano a mano. Mano a mano. He's going for him. He's going for him. We're going to power strike you, son. It was only a scratch. But I have lots of guns behind me. We'll drop our Devastators off. Fire away, folks. Fire away. We're going to move forward here. And we're going to slowly but surely destroy the forest. A little bit of deforestation for the stream tonight. This Orc war boss is level 6, so he is not your average war boss. He's a little bit tough, isn't he? Okay, so the other Vindicator has arrived. The Predator is arriving from the west. Going to cut down to the east, and then we're going to do a combined assault all in one go. We're going to start the assault all together, guys and girls, on the stream. There's no point as just attacking in drabs and frabs, because we will get absolutely hammered. There will be more Tyranids hiding in that base or just behind, ready to counterattack. Okay, so we have built the dormitories, so we now can get up to population of 26. I think more requisition. How much is that costing us? 30. And then we can just acquire all the tiles. Typical human. Just destroy the building. And some gargoyles were just built from the Orc war boss. He's trying his best. He nearly killed me. Oh, the Tyranid offensive has begun. Lictors, warriors, gargoyles. We know the pain train the gargoyles brought to me. The Lictors brought to us last turn, so we've got to be careful there. Let's bring that Predator into game. Drop him onto that fermentation pool. He can start chipping away now. at the Tyranid city. We're going to pull the land speeders to the right of the map to bring some twin-linked heavy bolter support to actually annihilate. Oh, sorry, we clicked the Vindicator there. I clicked the wrong thing. Clicked the wrong thing. That's no mind. Okay, we're just gonna take it in. Did you right? All right, we did get some Overwatch there, but it was pitiful. The Xenos does not know the protection of the Emperor. Xenos scum. Okay, so we're doing pretty well there. We've got a very good attack lined up. You know, the only thing that's going to spoil it is a ton of lictors. I think they ignore Overwatch. That ridiculous abilities. Okay, Mr. Warboss. What would happen if we... Nope, we're not doing that because that's crap. The captain is going to run away. The Devastators are going to run away. You see, he's in this square. He's in a city. It's got a lot of buffs right now in that pad. This is why it's taken us so long to do it. So we're just gonna slowly take away the city and the grass. You can even tank a demolisher cannon on the face. Okay, I think that's all we need to do. Orbital plummet is 5 turns away. We're not doing any of our other abilities just yet. The Tyranids sense danger. Oh, I got a Trigon! We got a Trigon. We got 1 Trigon. We got 2 Trigons. Like I said, the only thing that's going to stop us is a Tyranid offensive. Orcs taking a shot at the Thunder Cannon. See, it's because they're in that bloody city. Fire for effect. Okay, the enslavers have come out of the water this time to die. It is fine by me. Okay. Did anybody call for an orbital strike? Did anybody call for an orbital strike? Because I did. Okay, we're going to jink the land speeder. God, that could take a lot of damage. That could take a lot of damage. Oh, that could take a lot of... Oh, it's not gonna go well in Tyranid Town. Oh, that wasn't too bad. He's so close to death. He's so close to dying. I can't do it. I can't manipulate it to actually get a kill here. Well, we're fine with the Razorbacks covering here while the Predator unloads on this town. But we've got the Tyranids, we've got 3 groups of Biovores, the equivalent of our artillery, raining death. They're going to be spawning, of course. These do spawn... No, they don't spawn the spore mines in this. But you do it in normal 40k. We're gonna lose a tank here, folks. We're gonna lose a tank or two. There's a you know you poke a bee's nest. I think we've done that a little bit here. I think it's just love. You know, they're not there to attack you. They're trying to hug you. Every Tyranid is just trying to hug people. Is that such an aggressive pose? It's a friendly pose to me. What can we do? What can we do? We can advance. We can advance closer with a Razorback. Nah, it's not worth it. Let's take it on the chin like a real Space Marine. The Emperor shall protect anyway. Oh, he's built another Trigon. Oh, he built another Trigon. 42. He can tank it. He can tank it. Take the damage. Okay, let's pull a tactical retreat there. I think we need to. Do we just need to increase our requisition production so we can actually afford more tanks? Okay, let's edge forward slightly here. Let's cut down the forest so we can actually get a really good gun line on this town. Oh, it's so bad. There we go. I think we can. Oh, there's one forest right there that I think we need to cut down. Even tanks want a good hug off a Trigon. You know, you can't leave the tanks out. Okay, the captain is still healing up. Yeah, we're just going to cut the forest down until we can get a better line of sight. I know that's cheesy, but that city is going to be a right pain to kill. You're going to stay there ready for the Overwatch. Overwatch. Yeah. Oh, he's eating the ground. He's eating the ground. Oh, here they come. The Emperor shall protect. Glass hammer. The glass hammer called this Landspeeder. The Biovores doing their damage. We're going to lose the Landspeeders, I think. And Traitor Marines. We have discovered another AI faction. Traitor Marines. They seem to be bombing the hell out of the... So we've encountered Tyranids, Orcs, and now Traitor Marines. They are not loyal. They are Crimson Fists, it looked like to me. But they are not faithful to the true Emperor and shall be purged. Okay, let's now blow the living bejesus out. We're going to... Oh, that's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. When you see them big numbers, folks, you want to push forward. Okay, we're 2 turns off the orbital bombardment. Oh my word, these things aren't dying. Why aren't these things dying? Why aren't these creatures dying? Oh, we can actually strike from that location. Let's free up the line of sight so we can actually look to this right side as well. I think we're going to shoot some las cannons at this gunship. Oh, we seem to have a squadron. We need to build a hunter or research the hunter so we can actually... So we're in a pretty fine location. After a couple of turns of manoeuvring to hopefully outsmart the Orc player, we have encountered the Crimson Fists that seem to be traitorous and need to be purged. We've got a good line of sight there. I'm happy with that setup there. Okie dokies. It's costing me an awful lot to produce these units now. It's costing me an awful lot. Ugh. I think we clear that tile. My kingdom for more requisition, please. We're going to have to pull back some of these units on the right. We're getting a bit too overrun. Okay, green goo is being shot left and right. Oh, we've got some mega knobs coming our way. Don't attack me. Attack the other player. He's in that bloody city again, isn't he? Getting all them bloody range reduction damage. Alright, we're going to have to form a tactical retreat on the eastern side against the Tyranids. Okay, las cannons away. We are going to pull the thunder cannon back. Oh, we should have pulled the. We should have pulled them back further. Okay, we'll drop a heal. We'll drop a heal here. Thank you very much. We are next research. I wanted to get the orbital deployment first before we got the Terminators. But that is a fantastic choice of unit to be building next. And as the chat, we go what says in chat more than anything else. Okay, we're going to keep the Predator. We're going to move the Predator to the left. Keep the Demolisher Cannon looking to the north. They are shaken. They're not stirred. They are shaken. You can sit on Overwatch. Okay, the Tyranid Insurrection. Oh, it's the Biovores. It's the Biovores. Can we hurt him? Yes, the Dreadnought shall get the kill. Death to the Xenos. Okay, now we're going to blow the living daylights out of these bloody Biovores that have been chucking green goo at me all game. The Razorbacks can do some good damage against them. We are going to go onto the Wireweed here. The Predator is going to sit just shooting him. Ever so softly with his song. You are not going to die. You're going to sit there on Overwatch just in case the... Actually, no, if the Lictor comes forward, we can't Overwatch him. But if anything else decides to come my way, the other Vindicator will open up. Okay, enemy turn. Are they going to form a retreat? No, they're going to fire more green goo at me. Slowly but surely taking down the Dreadnought's armour. That poor man inside. First down the job. The Crimson Fists, you vex me, brother. You vex me. The Orc Mega Knobs decided to open up into the open. I can't believe it, they're firing las cannons at my Vindicator. And we have been granted with the orbital deployment. Gods be praised. The Emperor betray. Okay, so we're going to kill the Orc Mega Armor. And then we're going to slowly start shooting the city. I think it's... Oh, I can't remember which location I could see it in. Is it there? No, it ain't. 40? It's not bad. Deploys a unit from within the city tiles. That's pretty damn awesome. Okay, let's finish up these Biovores. Oh, is he gonna die? Nope, we're killing with the Dreadnought. We'll keep him back. So remember, folks, if you're on YouTube or the Steam store or Facebook, if you want to come and chat, of course we're on the Twitch channel here. Of course, somebody mentioned about Terminators. You ask, you shall receive. Okay, pummeling some good fire there. We've got a good contingent forces here. Unfortunately, the Crimson Fists have come down with some Devastators in a perfect location. They're located in the ruins. So, for me to start firing back on this unit, it's going to take me a couple of turns or a lot of units to dislodge them. That 33% range damage reduction is just brutal. But, of course, they have took one of the projector things, so they are now plus 10% hit points. It's a bad... And also, they have research extra infantry armor, so it's even worse. It's worse, and it's worse, but now it's even worse than that. Okay, we're going to hold off saving... We're going to save some requisitions to build the Terminators. So we're not going to hold... We're going to hold off building anything. So the Thunder Fire Cannon, it's there where we can move. Oh, can we actually... No, we can repair. No, we don't need to repair. We're just going to open a can of whoop-ass. He can't see, unfortunately. This is what I like about Gladius. Sometimes you think you can walk up to the towns and just open a can of whoop-ass, but you've got to actually think about where you're attacking these from, because it can turn into a fall on hopes in respect. Okay, the captain ready. He's going to go and pop a heal himself. Pray to the good Emperor. Does he protect? He does for 4.2. Okay, we're going to move these there for some Overwatch. And I think that's all we need to do. The Orcs are sandwiched between two Space Marine players here. Who is going to get the kill? I think they've got a lot of tanks there. I can hear lots of things flying around. There's lots of explosions going off there. Let's add to it there. Okie dokies, and you guys are fine. Just sit there. 7 turns for the Terminators. We need to maybe think about building some more research building to actually increase our research output. Okay, the Biovores, and we've got a Trigon there. I need to start pushing more damage onto the city, but we're nipping away at every turn. Now we're going to bring the Vindicator down. Oh, it's in Overwatch, Loki. It's in Overwatch chance. What would the damage be of the Orbital Strike? Not particularly worth it. Well, that Biovore. Mr. Dreadnought will heal up. Everybody else is just going to sit behind, ready to open up with any Overwatch if anybody comes close. And there's the destruction. Got some good levels on my units here. Level 6 for the Razorback. Of course, we're now going to hit the, the Enslaver who keeps just moving around all the time. Devastators. Move to the right slightly. Nope. Fine. Oh, we can do an orbital strike on there, can't we? I think that's what the enemy player, the Space Marine, so I've got that to contend with in the next couple of turns where I'm getting orbital striked. Oh yeah, we can do that. Let's take the forest off. No, we haven't got enough action points, sorry. 7 turns for the Terminators. It's heating up. There's more bad guys out there. Will we overcome them? This is the question. The Space Marine player seems to have his act together. The Trigon's ready to pounce on the east side. He popped his heal ability there, but there is something firing rockets from a long distance, and I can't remember that sound file. The Orcs have been splashed to the 4 winds. He's got a hunter, so he had a Space Marine sandwich. Now the Orcs have gone. It is just between me and this Crimson Fist player. Oh, he's going to get so many las cannons at his face this turn. Oh, what's annoying? Oh, that's going to be it. Fantastic. And we have we've got a Vindicator. We've got a Land Speeder. Oh, it's not over till the fat lady sings. Ho! Ho! Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas, Razorback, Storm Talon, Vindicator, Land Speeders. The units are going to hurt me up there, so we've got to be careful. And we have an Exocrine. We have an Exocrine. Okay, we're going to make it a dead Exocrine. We'll hopefully pull enough damage onto it that it wants to retreat. Okay, Mr. Predator, you're going to continue to do your damage. Vindicator's going to continue to do his damage. Oh, I'm slightly less confident now with the amount of armour the Space Marine player from the north. Back into the Razorback. We're going to get creamed. Somebody's going to get creamed in this top end. So they just built some more Raveners. Here they come. Oh, the damage. The damage. The Crimson Fist has made a full retreat, leaving some rear guard to halt my advance before getting up there. Oh, we've got a bloody war boss. I've got Pain Boy there. Okay, the Tyranids, the Exocrine has stood the time. He wanted to come for us rather than retreat. Let's have a look at what the Tyranids have got to offer. They've got some Raveners, which they've just built from that base, which are going to cause me some problems. The Exocrine, can we kill the Exocrine? I think we can. Let's move the Vindicator out of the way. We get knocked down, but of course we get back up again. Easy, guys. We might do a full retreat here of the Dreadnought and, of course, the Razorback. We can put some good damage on that Razorback. I think I would like to destroy it because it's going to sit there shooting me all game. 5 turns for the Terminators, but well worth the research points. Okay, I want to kill this Pain Boy this turn as well. I would not like him to be alive. And he gets the kill. So we've got like a nice little defend point here. Oh, we've got some Tactical Marines, which are going to get a full face of fire here. And that is it. That's all we can do. The Trigon's going to try and shoot us up here a little bit. Get some reaction from the base. And of course, there is a Tau player as well. There's another Tau player hiding around. So we've got Tau, Space Marines. There's a mix of everybody in this map. Oh, unfortunately, the Thunder Cannon has had its day. Oh, that's a bit harsh. That was harsh. You just one-shotted him. Well, I think we are going to have to build another unit. But at least we can deploy them in. Let's get a Predator. We'll get another one of them as well. 5 turns. We've got the 4 buildings on build. That's 3 turns. Sorry. Okay. We can get them back to the fight quite quickly. The Trigon is just going to severely annoy me now. He's only got 12 hit points left. I'd rather he not die. Yeah, so we're going to move a little bit to the left because we're getting a little. There's a lot of bad guys. That's a city of 24. That must be his original city, I think. We put enough damage on the Trigon that I think it may think twice. Just another day in paradise and not to come at me. We can shoot some las cannons at the Predator, even though it's on the leaf place. Oh, the Devastators have moved up there. Unfortunately, we don't have the orbital strike here. Oh, we're going to have to move closer, which I don't want to do. But unfortunately, he has more range than me. So if we move the Predator back, the Demolisher Cannon back to the left, right, we can move to the Predator back to the right. Sorry, from the right to the left. It's just, how many guns have you got? How many guns have I got? Can I outshoot you? Right, he's going to hold that line on the left side. Just see what shenanigans he can pull next turn. Okay, we've not got any buildings on the base so far. What are we short of? Well, we could always have more requisition. And of course, acquire most of the tiles there as well. The Trigon, what does he do? Oh, he's coming for me. Was that a rhino? The Trigon. Nope, we've got a Predator. We've got a Vindicator and a Devastator squad. Sound the retreat. Sound the retreat. Okay, we're going to move here, and then we're going to... yeah, we made a boo-boo there a little bit. Oh, we should have shot him. We should have just close combated him to death. We're having now to push him forwards. 3 turns for Terminators. We are going to have to sound the retreat. The Bugalier. Sound the retreat. There is a lot of enemy forces here that we cannot deal with, and I would rather fight another day. And as soon as we do, when we get our reinforcements, no, we're not traitoring. We're tactically manoeuvring is the word. Tactically manoeuvring. We're manoeuvring for a better position. Okie dokies. Let's pour the Razorback there, just in case anybody comes this way. Has he got... no, he has not got enough health to start shooting up the town anymore. Oh! The Hormiguns are back. He could kill the Dreadnought. I'd be slightly upset if he does. All I can hear is more Gribblies coming their way. Okay, repositioning. Okay, Predator, carry on attacking. Okie dokie. So, the Crimson Fist seems satisfied enough that they've been annoying. Oh, I mean the AI. Oh, I thought you were talking about me. That's fine. You can call me a traitor marine. 2 turns for the Terminators. Did I say there was a Vindicator coming very soon? No, there's a Predator coming very soon, and a Thunderclap. Cannon of Death. Terminators 2 turns. Just going to... oh, we could move up here and finish off the Hormiguns. No, we ran out of AP. I'm sure that gave me enough AP there. You guys are all good to do some great Overwatch if he advances too far to the south. The Enslavers coming off the west coast again. Hormiguns were shot down by the Dreadnought, which is awesome. There comes the Vindicator. Remember, it only has 2 squares of range, so it can't shoot me. The Predators can outshoot it with the las cannons. Inflicting heavy damage. Oh... I've upset them. Okay, we're gonna... oh, we've got some termagants, and they've now got upgrades. They've got extra infantry armour. Oh, this is gonna... oh, yep, that's fine. We're going to vindicate you to death. We do have a Melanthrope to the rear, but we're not particularly worried about that just yet. That's all good. We did all right there, actually. Okay, so we do have some reinforcements which have arrived, and we're going to use 40 for the orbital tool. Oh, it's so good. Look at that power. It's like, did you call reinforcements? Did you call reinforcements? I did. The only thing more OP than that would be if it had any action points left. Let's go and blow this Vindicator up. That went the wrong way. Nope, but bolts and rusted metal. So the gun line has been reinforced, but I feel we do need more. We need to over protect that north flank now. We are a little bit at weakness in the north-east location. We have very little forces here that we could get flanked by that Tau player that arrived, but also other badness that is probably coming our way. We've got one order for the cities. I don't know. You see, the Dreadnought is absolutely awesome. The Dreadnought this Dreadnought's doing so well, but the Predator with the main battle is the main battle tank, and it's the range. You see the issue there, that Vindicator came down on its own, unsupported, and I had one tile of range better than him. Okay, well that's fine. We're gonna hold that line for a turn or two till we can get more reinforcements. Tyranids pushing forward with their swarmed creatures, the Termagants trying to attack me here, but we have more guns. The Melanthropes giving them that defense. Is it Spore Cloud or something they give them? Yeah, Spore Cloud. Don't you be psychic powering me, please. It's not very nice. And we have been granted the Terminator. That's what we want. We want some more Terminators. And we've got Tier 8 extra heavy bolters. Increase acquisition radius again. Multi-melters, which are for the land speeders. Siege shield. Increase the armor of the Vindicators. Reduce movement penalty for forest imperial ruins. Flesh is weak. Damage reduction infantry units. Oh, the Tier 8 is it's just crazy. The researchers here are crazy. So grants, Fortress Redemption, and Predators, heavy bolters. That has to be it. I mean, I want to do vehicle extra armor. I want to do extra armor, but I think we're going to go and pop some Terminators this turn. 5 turns, unfortunately, and that is going to skint us. That is going to really hammer us home with our requisition points. We've spent up. We just want too many guns. It's too many guns in this game. Okay. So the Razorback has been damaged here, but we're going to have it in the back line so it can just pour some fire over our units. That heavy bolter on the Predator will go a long way. Yeah, it's all about killing this Zoanthrope here. Holy molies, there's a lot of Tyranids there. Yeah, and he needs to retreat, because I'd rather you not die, because you've done very well in the last couple of turns. And the Predator on the left side still hammering away. The Tyranids are getting quite upset. I think we should have really put the Predator on the right side here. Okay. It's becoming a wall of las cannons. Let's count the number of las cannons. 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 las cannons. And a demolisher cannon. I just think we need more. Oh, I can see some land speeders to the right. They are going to be flying down this central line. You see, we've put ourselves in a little... We've overextended. We've overextended here. We could be in trouble here. We could be in trouble. And we are. The lictors are coming for blood. We've got a Talon ship to the right. Predators and the Devastators opening up. Oh, he's killed it! He's nearly killed my Vindicator. He's jinked. Oh, you clever computer player. Oh, he's got 1 health left. He's got 1 health left. Yeah, let's do it about turn. Okay, let's see what damage we can pour. He's jinked, so he's got a damage reduction. I can't remember what it was for the jink. 33%, just as good as being in a forest. I can't get a kill. Oh, we can get a kill. But everything's going to have to shoot at that 1 unit. Okay, Mr. Captain, it's your time to get out and earn your salt. Alright, we didn't actually lose as much as I was expecting on this right side, but It's not looking pretty. It's not looking pretty there. And then we did actually have the Predator build and the Thunder. I think so. The Thunder Cannon is going to pop on the right side, so we're able to heal our units. Oh, we've run out of influence, unfortunately. So we've got one turn and we'll have 40, so we can actually do that unit. Okay. He's going to stay within the city radius, though. That would be quite good to drop him there. Oh, we're just one square off doing damage to that Talon. The city just needs to go on to sleep. Here comes incoming fire again. We're going to lose a tank or two here. We're going to lose that. The Dreadnought's down, but he's not out. Psychic Blasts coming in all direction. The Lictors coming in for the kill. Massive damage against the Razorback. We're in a full retreat here, like I said. This was going to happen. Oh, two Lictors. Two Lictors. Unfortunately here, folks, we're going to have to do a full-scale retreat back. God, we cannot stand that ferocity. We're going to still attack the town on the left, but I think now we can drop the other unit here, the Predator, back into the front line. You see that combination? No, it's 7. It reduced slightly because we turned the building off. All right, we can pull back here. Did he jink again? No, he can't jink 2 turns in a row. Okay, if we... Oh, we've got 2 like near enough destroyed tanks here on 1 health. Somebody's just got to come and sneeze over here and they'll die. Yeah, unfortunately you cannot do anything. So, okay, I think we've got time for a 1 or 2 turns before the end of the stream. It's been a real rocky road. I want them additional heavy bolters. Please don't have melter guns. No, he does. He's gonna destroy me. The damage. Okay, have the Tyranids kind of backed off a little bit here? I think they have. So we may be able to heal some of our units. We do have 40 now, so we can drop the Predator back into the action. You can still attack that city. Okay, well, you cannot die, please. That's your main mission of today. Wow. Wowee. I can't do anything against them land speeders. When do them Terminators get built? Do a 2 turns. Oh, we're in a slight full retreat here. The Tyranids, but also the Space Marines pulling off incredible feats of resilience against the onslaught we give them. But it will... I can outgun them. It's just they've got me on a particularly good point. Well, we can almost strike him. Very minimal damage. I don't think he can crest this hill. I don't think there's a shoreline for him to come up to. We need... Would be nice to acquire more influence here, but unfortunately none of our tiles are going to be good at getting influence. So of course requisition and energy are the way to go at the moment in time. We could, like I said, invest in some research bases. And are they gonna find a place to mount the terrain? Nope, they're gonna come straight from my base. So it's all quiet on the Western Front for now. I think, like I said, there's a Tau player on here. So we've got extremely lucky here. He's still letting me attack his base, which I'm quite happy with. Okay, let's not die. Who can see who? We'll drop the Space Marines out because they'll be good at tanking any fire. Oh, the world's worst last move of the game. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I think we have come to our 2-hour mark. I just want to say a big thank you, of course, to Slivering Games for letting me come stream on their Twitch channel today. It's been absolutely fun. I hope you guys and girls have enjoyed the stream just as I have. Don't forget to check the sales out. I think they do end today, so it'll be worth checking out of course, the sales today. It has been real fun. Don't forget to check all the links below if you're on the Twitch, but also on the Facebook. I'm sure the sales are going to be on there. Hopefully we'll come back to this stream at some other point, so also check the schedule out. If you want, of course, find me on YouTube, guys, and come and follow me, search for Richard Yorke on YouTube, whatever platform you're on. If you're on Twitch, if you're on Facebook, YouTube, or even the Steam store, and I will be hopefully back in a couple of weeks. But check the schedule out. Thank you very much, folks, and have a great evening, and bye-bye.